Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Longest Journey. When we left off last time, we made it to the village of the Alatien. Here they are. So, unsurprisingly, they have a prophecy of the Windbringer. It's totally us. Let's go in and talk to their teller about that. Now, see, he says the teller can't come out because the sun is hard on her old eyes, and yet she's sitting directly in, like, the only ray of sunlight coming into this place. Okay, before we talk to her, anything else to check out? No? Okay.
She's the teller. She must be over 100 years old.
How can you tell?
Come closer.
How do you know that, April? We don't know the average lifespan of Alatien, right? How can you tell just by gauging?
Closer.
Gauge just by looking
your
at
face. Closer still. Come sit here by me.
Get right up next to her.
There you are. You see, my eyes are not what they used to be. Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw of grass from 15 tree lengths up. Now, I have a hard time seeing my supper. But my ears, balance be praised, my ears, they are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell.
Really?
You are a good listener and a fast learner.
Well, thank you.
They were interesting stories, and your people told them well.
Yes.
That is what we do. The Alatien are the keepers of the tales, and I am their teller, the one who must know all the tales told since the day we came to this world.
How can you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
So if you paraphrase, you remember it better,
Doesn't that mean
eh?
that the stories change with every generation?
Yeah, bit by bit, in subtle
as
ways.
all tales must. Change is important. Otherwise the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words. And we do not care about the words. We care about what the words tell us.
Uh-huh. Well, it's like fairy tales. If you read some of the old versions of fairy tales, they're very different from the versions that we're used to now. It's things that change over the years with the tellings. And things that change sometimes region to region, too. You know, there'll be slightly different stories. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so we'll just be right out with it. I'm the Windbringer. No, how long have your people been telling stories? Obviously since you came to this world, but I would assume from before that as well.
How long have your people been telling stories?
Since the beginning, human. Since we came to this world a long, long time ago.
What about before then?
You're not from Earth? From Arcadia?
Well, you knew that. You saw a picture of the spaceship.
To our tales. We came on a great wind before the divide, when the earth was one and humans had yet to learn of magic and science.
Oh, and then humans ruined it for everybody
We were
else,
different
eh?
people then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague and incomplete. Like myths and legends, the younger Alatien pay little attention to these tales.
Oh, myths and legends are the best.
Sometimes I worry they will be lost with me, these tales, and I am getting old. Very old.
Oh. I mean, it seems almost like it'd be worth it to, if they don't have a system of writing, maybe bring in someone who does, or I guess they'd have to carry her over there some way. Don't lose the stories. Have someone transcribe them.
I came to you to find answers to some important questions.
Ask, and I will try my best to answer.
Thank you. Let's see. I need to know all this stuff. Okay, well, I mean, we're thinking ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea. I mean, isn't it more likely that there was the spaceship? Isn't it the spaceship beneath the sea, or is it somewhere else?
Have you heard of an ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea?
Once, long ago, when my people lived in harmony with the Maerum, there were stories of an old god worshipped by the Maerum who resided deep in the darkest depths of the ocean. According to legend, the old god had once brought the Maerum into their realm, into the ocean, and he was now sleeping, resting before the journey back.
Or is the dragon the spaceship?
to a great ocean amongst the stars. When the time came, he would gather the Maerum and bring them home with him, back to their world, to their ocean. Strangely enough, we have a similar tale.
Ooh.
It is said that the great wind that brought us here will someday return to bring us back to a place where we can soar forever on warm winds.
Could it potentially be the same place as the Maerum's place, do you
perhaps, but without the need for any of us to die. The great
she knows
wind
about
will
heaven.
just sweep us up and carry us away. Every evening before I go to sleep, I recite this tale to myself. It is a comforting one.
That was very interesting that she said that. So they have a concept of some sort of life after death, spirituality that continues when you die. And heaven is part of that concept as well. Interesting.
What do you know about the Dryac kin?
The kin are numbered 4, or so our tales tell. 2 in this world, 2 in the other. The mirror world, the white and the blue, the red and the green.
Do you know where they are?
No, the tales never say. The kin are elusive. They keep to themselves. I have never seen one myself, and I doubt any of my kind has. The tales do say that our past and our future are tied to the fate of the kin, but how I would not pretend to know. This is one tale that is yet to be told.
Well, the kin brought you here, and
Do you
the
know
kin
anything
apparently
about
will
the Guardian's realm?
someday take you home.
This is human business. Would you not know more than I?
Sadly, no.
Your people are the keepers of the tales. You remember more than humankind has forgotten. Please, I need to hear what you know.
That is very little. The Guardian's realm is home to the Guardian in his tower. No one is permitted within except the Guardian who was, the Guardian who is, and the Guardian who will be. And of course the Dryac kin, who were instrumental in its making.
Have you ever heard of the existence of a hidden entrance to his realm?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have heard tell of such a thing, though I would not know where it is. I gather that one of the kin may be able to tell you.
I mean, that makes sense. They made it in the first place.
I don't have any more questions.
I am glad I could help you with some answers.
I'm the Windbringer.
I know you are. It's strange to me to hear those words spoken. I did not think they would be in my lifetime. But here you are, standing in front of me as real as the sky is blue.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but what is it that the Windbringer is supposed to do for you?
I did not expect you to walk in here and have all the answers, child. The balance has both blessed you and cursed you.
Yep.
And it has sent you here to do what it wills. The Windbringer is said to be the first sign of the great wind that will take us away from here.
Oh, okay.
For a long time, the Alatien have lost the strength they used to have.
As so the Maerum?
Our bones have become weak, and our wings fragile. Where we used to be able to soar for days on strong winds, we are now using our legs to walk rather than fly. Why this is, we do not know.
We need to reunite you.
10 yen.
You
With
know
your
of the
Maerum.
reason for this?
Yep.
I'm just guessing, but it makes sense.
It does.
Go on.
The tales also say that the Windbringer will unite us with our past and end the age-old strife.
Yeah, I like where this is going. Bringing
I know.
peoples together.
You must make peace and be reunited with the Maerum. You share a common ancestry.
I have always thought we did.
Oh, hey.
The tales were too similar, the signs clear. But my people, they will have a difficult time understanding why and how this can be.
Well, you're their teller.
If
You
don't,
just tell them.
Both the Alatien and the Maerum will die out. When war broke out between your people and you were forced to move up into the mountains, it compromised a precarious symbiosis. A substance called tanyan was abundant where the Maerum and the Alatien lived in close proximity. It brought fish and heat and light to both your people. But now, living up in the mountains, your way of life, your diet, your customs and habits, they've all changed, and that's probably the cause of your brittle bones and fragile wings.
Then
Makes sense.
we must make peace with the Maerum.
Yeah,
and restore
excellent.
the balance between us, so as to strengthen us both and prepare us for the journey that will surely come soon.
Her and the Maerum Queen,
When our
I like
sitting
these
is
ladies.
over, I will speak to my people, and I will elect one representative from the Alatien to meet with the Maerum in the place of your choosing to open a dialogue.
I guess it's time for you to talk to your people and for me to make arrangements with the Maerum.
Where do you wish for our meeting to take place, Windbringer?
There's this ideal place that I found on your island.
Well, I know. Send your ambassador down to the ancient caves by the beach.
Yeah, it's the perfect spot for you both to
Inside,
live.
There are remnants of an old Alatien settlement and a Maerum city. It's a good place for your two people to meet, don't you think?
Yes. And could you ask if they would bring their half of the stone?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
The stone?
And you're going to bring your half?
You have the other half?
We have held on to it for centuries, knowing that someday it would be of use to the Windbringer.
Perfect, perfect.
Will, trust me.
Then we must make haste and arrangements. It is an important day, so let us not waste light. Go and wait for my ambassador in the caves.
Oh, this is all going so smoothly. Hopefully nothing throws a wrench into our plans. But yeah, I really like the two ladies leading these people, that we tell them a truth that, well, the Maerum seemed less inclined to accept it than the Alatien.
This place is so beautiful, and the scent of sea and rock and mist.
Is that
This
Charlie's
scent
voice?
is of home. This was home a long, long time ago, according to the tales. We lived in peace with the Wet-tail, with the Maerum back then.
Now you'll be able to live in peace again. And with the Tanyan bringing fish to your doorstep, you'll be able to eat well and restore strength to your bones. Soon you might even be able to soar on the winds for days like you used to do.
I mean, that's kind of a
I hope
wild
you are right,
guess.
Windbringer. And I hope that the Maerum will see the sense in it too. They are coming, are they not?
They said they would. Hush, I hear something.
I mean, I want to be hopeful like her, but it's been like generations that they've been at war, right? So, I mean, that's a long time, generations and generations of their bones getting weaker. I don't know if just eating fish is going to fix it.
Stiller, as was promised.
Ah, the queen herself came.
Now, as representatives of your respective peoples, you, the Queen of a Maerum city, and you, guard to the Alatien teller, must fulfill the prophecy and join the two parts of the one stone.
We hope that our peoples may be joined again, Alatien, and that we may live in peace and prosper.
Live in
As
peace
do
and
we,
prosper.
Maerum. And we pledge to do all we can for this to happen.
But yeah, I really like that the respective leading ladies of these peoples are just like, okay, this is a little bit of unpalatable knowledge since we've been enemies with these
Stone is
peoples,
now
but it's gotta
whole,
happen.
Windbringer.
So we'll make it
And
happen.
the Alatien and the Maerum will once again be as one. You may take it with you.
Thank you.
The both of you.
Come now, April, and we will take you to
Ooh,
our
yeah.
sleeping god. May his wisdom guide you and lead you down the right path.
Excellent. I kind of want to see once they're joined and working together, and I want to see like the Tanyan come back and stuff. But we got worlds to save. No time for it. Is that this mystical mushroom-looking thing we're holding on to? Is that like bioluminescent fungi, or is that the rock? And also, this is exciting. Are we going to finally meet a Dryadkin? Well, I mean, we kind of saw one in our dream at the beginning, but still. Because this thing's alive, right? I don't know, that looks almost like we gotta go inside.
The sand is covering something.
We should scrape it off.
That's a weird rock. It just doesn't look natural.
What about this one?
That's a weird rock.
Yeah?
It just doesn't
Oh,
look
this whole thing is the large rock.
natural.
Well, no, it's the spaceship or the Dryadkin. Let's clear the sand. Ooh, an opening. A small orifice. We should just swim right in there.
It's some kind of organic sensor.
You say that, but... Okay, let's just swim around a little and make sure there's nowhere else to go. I don't think so. We're not getting a red arrow like we can move on. If this is indeed a living thing, it seems like, just swimming into an orifice would not be the most comfortable for it.
Feels more like a shell than a rock. I don't think it's a rock.
No, it's really not.
I think it's alive.
Well, yeah. Oh, here we go.
It's a large shell. I wonder how deep it goes and what it contains.
We can't swim right into this spot? Or that's a closed orifice. Alright, well, let's just go right in here. That's... Oh, or we can talk to it. That's better than just getting in there.
Hello? Is anybody in there? Spooky. Well, I guess it's an invitation of sorts.
Okay. Here we go.
There's air in here. And it's
Is this an
dry.
eye?
I swear I'm never taking a bath again.
Circular protrusion. It looks a lot like an eye.
That doesn't look like a natural protrusion. It's too big and round.
We're just gonna jab it in the eye.
I know you.
Oh, you do?
Do not be afraid.
Okay.
I know what you are.
You do?
Yes. Yes. What would you hear? I do not like to be disturbed. I wish to be left alone. I wish to rest until the day of ascension.
Well, I think it might be about that day. So... Some things are more important than your nap time. No, we can be polite. This is a gigantic creature that's like way more levels of magnitude of power and stuff than us. Even if we are the Guardian of the Balance, this was the thing that it brought a whole people here to another planet. It can travel between planets, so...
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I need some answers.
Everyone needs answers. Everyone has questions. I am not the Oracle.
There's an oracle?
I cannot answer all your questions.
Where can I find this oracle?
I don't expect you to answer all of them, but I was hoping for an answer to at least some of them.
Then ask and be gone.
For being one of the creatures that helped create the divide and the need for the Guardians and everything, I'm assuming he said when he says he knows who we are, that he knows we're a Guardian, he's not very helpful to us. Aren't you one of the 4 powerful beings that decided I needed to be a thing in the first place? Come on, help me out. Alright, well,
What
let's...
am I?
What do you mean?
You said you know what I am. What am I?
You said you know what I am. What am I?
You do not know.
I just want to know what you think I am.
It is not I who should teach you about your heritage.
Wait, what? This is not the first time things have been mentioned about my heritage.
Discovery on your own.
Oh, but that's
Listen,
that's agonizing.
I'm tired. I'm wet. I'm at the bottom of the sea, and I'm breathing with the help of a polyp stuck in my esophagus.
Yeah.
So just cut the Buddhist bullshit about a journey of self-discovery and answer my question. Please?
Your question has already been answered.
Not helpful.
That is all I will tell you. Your journey began with an answer.
I'm the mother of a new world. That's what I am?
It is only now that you know the question.
That's so not helpful. But thank you.
Alright, so I do really need to know the top and the bottom choice, but tell me about this Day of Ascension you mentioned.
What is the Day of Ascension?
The day when the kin return home. When my siblings come to me, and we rise toward the stars for our journey back to our cradle. This is the Day of Ascension.
Will you be taking the Maerum and the Alatien with you when you do that?
So you're going back to wherever it is you came from?
We will, eventually, when everything is ready.
When will that be? As in
When
what?
what's ready?
Yeah, what needs to be ready?
I will not answer that question.
Alright.
It is not necessary for you to know.
I mean, that's fair. You got your Dryad-kin business going on. I can handle that. Okay, so...
I'm looking for a jewel called the Dragon's Eye.
Yes. I have one such jewel.
There's more than one of them?
I
Oh,
guess that's it.
right in his eye.
It.
That's not gonna hurt you to just grab that out of there?
Are you sure?
Take it. It is yours now. It is part of your destiny.
Okay, I mean, it just...
Okay. Tell me if it hurts.
Yeah. I guess it can't... I mean, he's been storing
I
it
need
in his
to know
eye
where
this
I can
whole
find
time.
the gateway to the Guardian's realm.
So you come to me.
Well, you would know, right? You're one of the four who made it.
They told me, well, they as in the few people who could tell me anything at all, they told me that if anyone would know, it'd be you.
I know. When the earth was divided, there was a doorway left open where the tower was built.
But it's moved, hasn't it? That spot. When Stark and Arcadia were created, that spot moved somewhere else.
Into the sky,
Oh,
amongst the stars.
that does not sound easy to get to.
But where?
I knew you were coming. Your journey has not been a quiet one. Even down here, I could hear you.
Well, then why are you so surly? You knew I was coming.
I speak with the dark people. They are my messengers. They have prepared a map for you
Well, that's handy.
with the entrance you are looking for.
Alright, how do I get to them?
You knew I was coming and why? Then, okay, I know this is probably a futile question, but why didn't you send the Dark People to me earlier? You could have saved me a lot of time and hard work.
Because you needed to learn valuable things on the way.
Afraid of time and hard work.
Well, it just seems like time is of the essence, you know?
No, but it's the principle of it, isn't it?
No, it is not. You had prophecies to fulfill. You had a purpose. Bringing my children together in preparation. This was important,
The Maerum and the Alatien are your children, eh?
and for that, I thank you.
And that's why you brought them here? To be with you? Something like that?
I wish to sleep.
Alright, alright.
You said something about a map?
She's like, hold on.
Dark people have it. They will meet you I will bring you to them.
What? Now?
Yeah, why not?
Yes. Hold on.
Whoop, there we go. Holy cow. I didn't think he was going to actually come up from the bottom of the sea. I thought he would, I don't know, like jettison us up or something with Draken powers. Alright, that was pretty cool. I mean, it does seem like, though, if he was worried about his kids being separated, the Alatien and the Maerum, why didn't he just send a message through with, like, the Dark people and have them tell them their shared history and stuff? That's alright. I'm cool with being the Lady of Prophecy. Now, let's look at, we got some new things. So, there's our Banda Stone. Ooh, blue jewel.
It's the blue dragon's eye jewel.
Okay, and then here's our, wait, it says Alatien, but
It's the second half of the piece of the stone disc entrusted to the Alatien and the Maerum a long time ago.
well, where did the first half go? The Maerum Queen wanted it back, but she's supposed to give it to me. Okay, I didn't possibly miss it. Because we've been following a course of cutscenes that the game set out, so that means we must meet back with her at some point. I was expecting I'd have just the whole thing here. Oh well. Okay, and let's catch up with our diary. Okay, so Saturday, late afternoon. The Maerum and the Alatien are well on the road to forging a lasting union, and I hope this will bring prosperity to them both. They've suffered enough as it is, and I'm happy I had a chance to help them come to terms with their past and to face the future together. And you know what? I am happy about that. That was a very nice quest to get to do. Okay, April's getting a little sentimental here, but who can blame me? I worked hard to get them talking, damn it, so I deserve a little credit. At any rate, the journey continues, this time into the lair of the Maerum sleeping god. Unfortunately, the Alatien weren't able to tell me as much as I would have liked, but at least I have another stone now. That makes two. And I'm pretty certain this god, this Draken, will be able to help me out with some definite answers. I deserve that too. Saturday evening, August 5th, 2209. The ancient dragon, the Maerum sleeping god, was obtuse, like most creatures I've met this past week, but at least he gave me one of the 4 jewels I need to complete the stone disc, and he's taking me to meet the dark people, and apparently they will give me a map of the stars where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is now located. Amongst the stars! How the hell am I gonna get up there? Well, I'll deal with that problem later on. For now, I'll just keep obsessing about what the dragon said, about who I am, what I am. He said that my journey began with an answer, and it's only now that I know the question. What does that mean? I feel I should know that the answer is just right there in front of me, but I can't grasp it. I just don't know what he means, and it's really, really frustrating. Yeah, I can sympathize with that. When people are speaking around you in riddles, like, it's for your own good, you have to learn on your journey. But I don't want to learn on my journey, I want to know now. It'll be okay, April. More and more, though. It keeps mentioning our heritage. We've got some weird kind of parentage going on, don't we? The mom and dad that we thought were our mom and dad are not actually.
The ship is enshrouded in a thick fog, very mystic-like.
Alright, and then we've got this cloaked figure.
I can't see the face, but I think it's a man. A tall man wearing a dark cloak. He's one of the dark people, whatever they are.
Let's talk to him. Hey there,
Thanks
friend.
for taking me on board.
Who are you?
April Ryan,
Well,
Windbringer,
I thought you...
Water Stiller.
I mean, didn't the old dragon... Well, I'm April Ryan, from Stark. And I guess you're a dark person.
But who are you?
I don't know. The dragon knows.
I'm just a student. Not anybody special.
Well, I mean, you are
are
pretty special, April. We know this.
Who are you?
The Guardian. Is it wise to
I'm
tell this
not.
guy that?
I'm
I think
just-
so. The dragon trusts him.
I'm the Windbringer. I'm the Water Stiller. I'm April Bondu Mbata of the Banda and the Venar Kangang La. I'm a shifter. I will someday become the 13th Guardian, the protector of the balance. And I'm April Ryan.
There you go.
This is who I am.
Yes, that is who you are. And you are a wave.
What's that? Oh. Hello there. Just walking by. Alright, I am looking for an ancient stone, and I need map. But what's this about a wave now?
Why am I, a wave?
You have a purpose. You play an important part in the cosmos. A wave is someone who propels people and events toward change, towards the future.
And that's what I do?
You are a wave.
That's what you do.
There are ripples from your passing, and they spread wide and far. Those ripples will never die down. The worlds will be changed by your journey.
You're telling me that everything I do affects the universe?
You cannot escape it. You are a wave.
Well, didn't we kind of know that, April? Strong in the balance and all that? Okay, so let's start with...
I'm looking for an ancient stone given to you by the Sentinel, the Fathers.
You came for the stone. Of course we have it with us. Our ship would not have been chosen to meet you were it not for the stone we carry with us.
Everybody's just waiting around for me to show up, so that they can give me stuff. Who knew adventuring was going to be this easy?
It will not always be so easy. Of that
No, it
I
hasn't
can
always been
assure
easy.
you. But here
I mean, we
is
sunk a
our
ship and
stone.
stuff.
We entrust it to you, as we were instructed to do when the Fathers first entrusted it to us.
Thank you. I also
the ancient
need a map.
dragon, the blue of the Drake kin, told me you had a map for me.
A map of stars, yes. It was made for you in our library, and given to me to hold. It is yours now. Keep it well. It is the only one.
That makes me nervous, like something bad might happen to this map.
Can this ship
Don't-
take me back to Marcuria?
Don't lose the map, April.
I mean, would you mind?
We will bring you to Marcuria henceforth. It will take the night, but we will be there at first light.
Ooh, unless we manage to
That's
head
fine.
back to Stark.
Thanks a lot.
I could see it
You
happening.
are free to rest here, to sleep, while we travel. The flames will keep you warm, but do not move too far away. My brothers are not friendly with outsiders. They do not take kindly to intrusion.
That's probably great advice. I'm not going
I'll
to heed it.
Keep that in mind. I'm staying right here.
Unless the game forces me to stay right here.
Sleep.
Aw, bummer. I totally wanted to explore. Shadows. No, I'm nervous now, though. What about the rest of my stone? The Maerum part of the stone. I have a suspicion we're heading back to Stark here. Because we got our 2 gems and our stone pieces from here, right? So, time to tackle the Stark side of things. Well, looks like I was wrong. We in Marcuria?
Did you sleep?
Very comfortably, thanks. Where are we?
In the Marcuria harbor.
But there are barely any ships here.
How
I do not
can you
know
tell?
why. We must leave you here. We have other business. Carry your wave into the future, April.
Whatever that means, I'll try.
Wasn't there some danger in Marcuria? Some reason that it was good to get away from there? Maybe I'm misremembering.
Where did all the ships go? They're gone. This can't be a good sign. I mean, duh.
Yeah.
The city looks strangely quiet and deserted. And the sky, those are not ordinary clouds. They look more like smoke. What's going on here?
You probably really don't want to get right into the midst of it. Man, our diary just went a little bit crazy. Dark People's Stone. Alatien stone. The stone thing's bothering me. Is this like both halves of the stone and they snap together? Because it kind of looks like maybe.
It's the second half of the piece of the stone
Except
disc
she says
entrusted
the
to the
second
Alatien
half.
in the Maerum a long time ago.
That's what's really making me nervous about it.
It's obviously a map of constellations, and that cross must be where the gateway to the Guardian's realm is located. Where that is, I have no idea.
Alright, and then let's look at the Dark People stone. Their stone's kind of cool.
It's the piece of the stone disc I got from the Dark People.
Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back in next time. It seems like a really bad idea, but I think we are probably going to head right into Marcaria and figure out that it's on fire or something, and it's the Tyrant, isn't it? Weren't the Tyrant coming? We're going to totally get captured.